I'm Charles Gehret, and I'm running for State Senate in Pennsylvania's 17th District. One of the issues I'm most concerned about is our education reform. My mother, Mary Beth Gehret, is a public school teacher. She showed me from an early age how important education is, and how one person can truly make a difference in many people's lives. She still teaches at Gehret High School right here in our community. The signs of our failed school system are all around us. The most ineffective schools are the most violent too. Pennsylvania's children are assigned to these failing schools simply because of the digits in their zip code. Many parents stuck in this trap simply cannot afford to send their children to more effective and safe schools. Unfortunately, the education system that served earlier generations reasonably well cannot overcome by itself the effects of bad policies, inadequate teachers, disengaged parents, and indifferent students. But we cannot give up. That's why, as your state senator, I'll back proven initiatives to pull those parents out of the education trap and give them an opportunity to raise their children with a real hope for the future. For example, I'm a big fan of the Educational Improvement Tax Credit Program, which has become really popular among families since its passage in 2001. The ITC program proved that giving parents choices is a practical way of creating responsive and innovative schools that are accessible to all, not just the wealthy. I wish to expand the EITC program well beyond that $100 million cap that exists today. Please, don't get the impression I want to tear our public education system down. I don't. In fact, this is where Governor Corbett and I part ways. I believe it's a mistake to cut public education funding, even when our state has less money to spend. We need to prioritize our spending better, and I'll work to establish public education as our #1 priority. In Harrisburg, too many elected officials, like Senator Dalen Leach, get lost in a fight between spending more money on education or reforming the system. We must do both if we want to have good public schools and options for parents when schools fail. I'll fight to reform the system so parents with children in failing schools have options, like good charter schools and scholarships to send their children to better schools. Reforming the system also means cutting back on the wasteful costs built into our schools today. For example, I'll support prevailing wage law reform to cut school construction costs by 10 to 20%. Also, student enrollment since 2000 has dropped by 35,510, but the number of public school staff has increased by 35,821. This is a travesty. We must cut back on the bureaucrats, not the teachers, and get this in line. I'm Charles Gehret. Education reform is one of my top priorities, and I need your vote on November 6th. Thank you for your time.